Hey everyone, so my name is Eric Lemaire. I'm here to talk about my redesign for the mTicket app. So a little bit about the mTicket app. The mTicket app is a mobile ticketing app provided by the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority, and it's available on Google Play and the App Store. It allows you to look up schedule information, buy tickets, look up maps, and view service alerts for the commuter rail. Here's the mTicket app as it exists today. You can see the home screen and the utilities menu. And here's a little bit deeper into the app. You can see the schedule screen on the left and the map screen on the right. So as part of the research phase of this project, I developed a persona that I named Susan Murphy, and she really represents the most common demographic of commuter rail riders according to a census completed by the MBTA. And this group mostly consists of commuters, most commonly upper middle class white women. So Susan really represents some of the thoughts, feelings, and personality traits that you see in commuters. So to commuters, actions like planning a trip and buying a ticket are really means to an end, where their real attention and energy lies in their job and their family and their extracurricular activities. And this is really just a way to help them stay on schedule, and they want to be notified if that schedule needs to change. So during the original journey map phase, we noticed some areas for improvement, opportunities for improvement. And the schedule screen, that's a little bit busy. It's a little bit busy and hard to navigate and hard to read. So simplifying that layout a little bit and adding a drop down to sort by things like what train line you're using, day of the week, and what direction you're going. And on the right, really the big thing there is the progress bar, so that people always know at any point in time what part of the app they're in and what part of their process that they're in. So here's the alert screen, some areas of opportunity here. There's no way to get to the alert screen from the home page, which for commuters that are in a hurry, that could be pretty hard to navigate and hard to deal with. Once you're in the alerts page, you have to scroll all the way to the bottom depending on what line you need to look for alerts for, so adding a drop down to filter by line is really helpful here. Again, similar with the other two, we want to make sure there's a way to get to the maps from the home screen. And then once you're in the map screen, this map is a little bit hard to read for a mobile device. It's not really the best suited for this format, so making this a little bit simpler and bigger and easier to read. So after the original design, I went back and I wanted to compare with some competitor apps and see really what other people were doing and what we could learn from that. So you can see here, this is the South Florida Regional Transit Authority's app called Tri-Rail, and it's got a global navigation bar on the left side there. That's really helpful for navigation, and those drop downs in the schedule screen are really helpful to get quick and easy schedule information. And on the right, you can see the system map. That's pretty nice too as well. It's much better suited for a mobile format, and you can just scan down that image and find all the information you need really quickly. So I conducted some usability tests with the original design that were really designed to address some of those proposed solutions to find out how effective I really was. I ran participants through some scenarios, testing things like the schedule, ticket buying, alerts, and maps and settings. I also tested some similar scenarios using schedule and map with the Tri-Rail app just to compare. Each attempt was rated on a scale from 0 to 2, where 0 meant they were unable to complete the task, 1 meant they needed help or had some difficulty but were able to complete it, and 2 meant they easily completed the task. As you can see, most tasks were easily completed. The only scenarios that revealed significant challenges were the first two about navigating the schedule and buying tickets, and then the second one was about really interpreting and finding alerts. So some of the big things we learned, the positives were people really liked that all the different actions you would need to do in the app were accessible right from the home screen. They found the whole app pretty readable and pretty easy to navigate, and also they really liked that you could go buy tickets right from the schedule screen. Some of the challenges or areas for improvement include people were frustrated by not being able to search by arrival time as well as departure time on the schedule screen, and also they were a little bit stressed out by the lack of a confirmation screen after you tap that card information on the payment screen. It just takes you straight to a completed screen where people were expecting to see some kind of confirmation screen asking if they were sure about what they were doing. Also, the progress bar up at the top was a little bit unclear, and people found it kind of vague and hard to really figure out where they were in the process. And then also a little bit on the alert side of things, making that alerts better integrated with the rest of the app and making those alerts a little bit clearer. So here's the updated design. You can see here. This is the home screen. You can go in here and look at the schedule. The schedule now has things, nothing is pre-selected, just to make things a little bit easier for the prototype so that people can actually really interact with it, as opposed to thinking that the only option they have is what's in front of them. And then here you have the departures and the arrivals that you can switch between. Then you can go by tickets. You can see the progress bar has been updated with numbered steps and descriptions of each step. The search bar has been made a little bit bigger to make it easier and more visible. And then once you actually get through this, you can see here, you can add your tickets, buy your tickets, and then you select your card information, and then we added a confirmation screen right here where you can go back and edit, or you can confirm and buy the tickets. Once you've bought the ticket shows up right in your ticket wallet, and I integrated some of the alerts directly into that ticket, just so it's pretty hard to miss that. You can see here the alerts are integrated with the ticket, so there's no way to miss it even when you go to activate the ticket. And then we also have the commuter rail maps here as well, and the settings as well. And then you can go back here and see the alerts. The information has been simplified a little bit, and service alerts have been added in a bright different color so it's easier to find. Back to the presentation. So some of the areas for improvement, there's still a little bit left that they can do to fix the mTicket app. So as we saw in the Tri-Rail app, they used a global navigation menu to really help navigate around the app. Applying this to the mTicket app could really solve some of the issues initially identified during user interviews. Also, accessibility is a little bit of a problem that was noticed after testing out Google's built-in voiceover tool TalkBack. The instructions given by the app were unclear and very wordy, which can be confusing for users with disabilities. And some color contrast issues were also noted, but that was generally less of an issue than the voiceover issues. Furthermore, some of the testers expressed interest in some of the features in the prototype, such as live chat support, which are not currently in the app, so investing in features like that would be really helpful. Overall, the initial design seems to ignore and harm the MBTA's relationship with their customers. This is really seen in the existing design with necessary features that are hard to find, like the alert screen and the map screen, and navigational challenges that indicate a lack of commitment to understanding the writer's thoughts, wants, needs, and emotions. That can be found in things like the schedule screen, having to go back to the home page just to buy tickets. The mTicket app could fix this by following some of the research done in this project that involved really investing in the user experience at every touch point and making sure they feel like they're heard at every point. Thanks so much.